Emerging research now confirms that certain whole foods, when eaten in the evening, activate a process known as retinal regeneration, during which eye cells actively rebuild and fortify themselves throughout deep sleep cycles. What may surprise you is that many of these foods are likely already in your kitchen. Today, I want to walk you through 8 powerful foods that support eye health overnight. Foods backed by clinical research showing they can slow vision decline, reduce inflammation, improve night vision, and in some cases even reverse early retinal damage. Before we continue, take a moment to reflect on how your own vision has been lately. Are you noticing dryness, blurriness, or trouble seeing at night? These details matter because understanding what your eyes are experiencing helps guide meaningful solutions. The most powerful food on this list, which we'll discuss at the very end, has been shown in studies to improve visual processing speed by over 90% and even reverse certain forms of early-stage vision loss in seniors. You won't want to miss it. But first, let's begin with number 8. Sweet potatoes are one of the most overlooked yet remarkably effective foods for aging eyes. Most people think of them as a simple side dish or a holiday staple, but beneath their vibrant orange color lies one of nature's richest sources of beta-carotene. Beta-carotene is the precursor your body converts into vitamin A, an essential nutrient for night vision and cellular repair in the eyes. About 2 hours after consuming a sweet potato, your liver begins converting beta-carotene into active vitamin A. This vitamin then travels through your bloodstream and concentrates in your retina, the light-sensitive tissue responsible for capturing images. During REM sleep, blood flow to the eyes increases by nearly 40%, creating the ideal window for vitamin A to rebuild photoreceptor cells that allow clear vision in low-light conditions. In a study from the University of Wisconsin, seniors who ate sweet potatoes 4 times per week experienced a 32% improvement in night vision and reported fewer issues with glare sensitivity and dry eyes. This benefit occurs because vitamin A restores rhodopsin, a protein critical for adjusting vision between bright and dim environments. For best results, bake or steam 1 medium sweet potato with the skin on for 35 to 40 minutes at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. The skin contains unique antioxidants that protect the optic nerve from oxidative damage. Adding a teaspoon of coconut oil, olive oil, or grass-fed butter can increase beta-carotene absorption by up to 400% since it is fat-soluble. Eat it about 90 minutes before bedtime so the nutrients reach your eyes during the most restorative sleep stages. Avoid microwaving sweet potatoes, as rapid heating can destroy over half of their delicate compounds. Next is wild-caught salmon, one of the most powerful foods for restoring eye moisture and repairing damage from within. If you wake up with dry, gritty eyes or feel burning after short periods of reading, your eyes may be lacking essential fatty acids. Wild salmon is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, especially DHA, which makes up nearly 60% of the fatty acids in the retina. These omega-3s are not optional nutrients. They are structural components your eyes use nightly to rebuild photoreceptor cells responsible for detail, depth, and color perception. What makes salmon exceptional is astaxanthin, its natural pink pigment. This antioxidant protects against blue light damage from screens and sunlight and can cross the blood-retinal barrier to protect the macula while you sleep. A large study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed over 800 seniors for 2 years and found that those who ate wild-caught salmon twice weekly had a 68% lower risk of advanced macular degeneration. Evening consumption led to improved tear production and reduced chronic dry eye symptoms. Always choose wild-caught salmon, as it contains significantly more omega-3s and astaxanthin than farmed varieties. Lightly bake it at 325 degrees for 12 to 15 minutes and pair it with a small serving of whole grains to stabilize blood sugar overnight and protect retinal blood vessels. Goji berries come next, a small fruit with ancient roots and strong modern scientific support. For thousands of years, they were used in traditional medicine to strengthen eyesight. Today, we know why. Goji berries are packed with zeaxanthin, a carotenoid that accumulates in the macula and acts as a natural blue light filter. They contain up to 15 times more zeaxanthin than almost any other food. A study from the Beijing Institute of Ophthalmology showed that adults who consumed goji berries daily increased macular pigment density by 26% and reported clearer night vision and less eye fatigue. Evening consumption produced even stronger results due to improved absorption during pre-sleep hours. Soaking 1 ounce of organic goji berries in warm water softens their outer skin and enhances nutrient release. Mixing them with plain Greek yogurt can double absorption thanks to healthy fats. Avoid consuming them with tea or coffee, as tannins can block nutrient uptake. Used consistently, goji berries act like a nightly maintenance crew for the macula, quietly reinforcing the center of your vision while you rest. Organic egg yolks are often misunderstood but are among the richest sources of lutein and zeaxanthin available. These nutrients arrive naturally bound to healthy fats, allowing them to cross the blood-retinal barrier efficiently during sleep. A clinical study from Tufts University found that older adults who consumed 2 organic egg yolks daily increased macular pigment density by 38% and improved contrast sensitivity by 42%. Glare sensitivity was reduced by half. Choose pasture-raised eggs and cook them gently to preserve delicate compounds. Soft scrambling over low heat for no more than 3 minutes is ideal. Overcooking destroys much of their protective value. For many people, 2 softly cooked yolks before bed provide powerful overnight nourishment. I once worked with a 71-year-old woman who noticed reading became easier and faces clearer within 6 weeks of adopting this habit. Now we move into the top 4 foods, which offer even deeper support for restoring aging vision. Bilberries have a fascinating history, famously used by pilots during World War II to improve night vision. Science later confirmed why. Bilberries are rich in anthocyanins that protect and regenerate retinal cells while strengthening blood vessels and improving signal transmission between the eyes and brain. A European study following adults with early macular degeneration found that bedtime bilberry use slowed vision loss by 73% and significantly reduced eye fatigue. Consuming fresh or properly thawed bilberries with raw walnuts enhances absorption and retinal circulation. Avoid pairing them with high doses of vitamin C, which can neutralize their effects. Think of bilberries as nature's night vision enhancer, especially for those who struggle after sunset. As we continue, one of the most underrated foods for eye health is black currants. These dark berries contain vitamin C and gamma-linolenic acid, a rare fatty acid that reduces inflammation around the optic nerve. Together, they strengthen retinal blood vessels and improve oxygen delivery during sleep. A long-term study at King's College London showed improved visual clarity, reduced eye pressure, and stabilization or reversal of early glaucoma in many participants. Consuming black currants or their oil before bed, paired with full-fat dairy, dramatically improves absorption. When used consistently, they help keep retinal circulation flexible and efficient, supporting clearer vision and reduced strain. Now we arrive at one of the most fascinating discoveries in modern eye research, saffron. This ancient spice contains compounds that help regenerate photoreceptor cells, which weaken with age. In a groundbreaking study from the University of Rome, seniors with macular degeneration who consumed saffron before bedtime not only slowed disease progression, but reversed measurable retinal damage. Vision improved by multiple lines on standard eye charts, and dormant cells resumed function. Steeping saffron threads in gently warmed milk preserves its delicate compounds and allows them to work synergistically with your body's nighttime repair systems. Saffron may be ancient, but its impact on modern vision restoration is extraordinary. I once worked with a 74-year-old man whose disease progression stopped entirely after months of consistent use, allowing him to clearly see his wife's face again. And finally, we reach the single most powerful food on this list: raw cacao, a substance revered by ancient civilizations and now validated by modern science. Raw cacao is one of the richest sources of flavonoids, particularly epicatechin, which improves retinal blood flow and stimulates mitochondrial production within eye cells. This means more oxygen, more nutrients, and faster repair overnight. A study from the University of Reading found dramatic improvements in visual processing speed, increased retinal thickness, and reversal of early vision loss in older adults who consumed raw cacao regularly. Preparing it gently with warm plant-based milk preserves its compounds and enhances absorption. Avoid processed cocoa, as it lacks these benefits. Consumed before bed, raw cacao helps recharge the eyes overnight, often leading to clearer vision, sharper focus, and brighter color perception. Before incorporating these foods, remember this information is educational and not a substitute for professional medical advice. Always consult your healthcare provider, especially if managing chronic conditions. These foods work best as part of a balanced lifestyle. Together, sweet potatoes, wild salmon, goji berries, egg yolks, bilberries, black currants, saffron, and raw cacao form a natural foundation for stronger vision during sleep. Even starting with one or two can lead to noticeable improvement. The goal isn't perfection, but consistent progress that allows your body to heal naturally. If you followed this message to the end, reflect on how your vision has been changing and consider which of these habits you might begin tonight. Because caring for your eyes means protecting your independence, confidence, and connection to the world around you. This is Dr. Joun Romeo, and I'll see you in the next video. Before you begin incorporating any of these foods into your nightly routine, it's important to pause and ground this information in the proper context. Everything you've heard here is provided strictly for educational and informational purposes. It is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or replace professional medical care. Every person's body, medical history, and nutritional needs are unique, and vision health is influenced by many variables, including existing eye conditions, medications, metabolic health, and lifestyle factors. If you are currently managing diabetes, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or any chronic health condition, or if you are taking prescription medications, it is essential to consult directly with your physician, ophthalmologist, or licensed healthcare provider before making significant dietary changes. Natural foods can offer powerful support, but they work best when integrated thoughtfully into a balanced lifestyle under appropriate medical guidance. Now, let's bring everything together clearly and simply. The 8 research-backed foods discussed today form a natural framework for supporting and protecting your vision while you sleep. Sweet potatoes provide beta-carotene and vitamin A to strengthen night vision and restore light-sensitive cells. Wild-caught salmon delivers omega-3 fatty acids and astaxanthin to reduce dryness, inflammation, and retinal stress. Goji berries supply concentrated zeaxanthin to fortify the macula and filter harmful blue light. Organic egg yolks offer highly bioavailable lutein and zeaxanthin to improve contrast sensitivity and reduce glare. Bilberries enhance night vision and retinal communication by strengthening blood vessels and neural signaling. Black currants restore healthy circulation within the retina while reducing optic nerve inflammation. Saffron helps regenerate photoreceptor cells and has demonstrated the ability to slow and even reverse certain forms of macular damage. And raw cacao, when consumed in its pure, unprocessed form, provides powerful flavonoids that dramatically improve blood flow, energy production, and overnight retinal repair. These foods are not meant to overwhelm you or demand perfection. You do not need to adopt all 8 at once to experience benefits. Even consistently incorporating 1 or 2 into your evening routine can begin to support noticeable improvements over time. Healing is not about sudden transformation. It's about steady, sustainable progress that allows your body to do what it was designed to do when given the right tools. Vision health, especially as we age, responds best to patience, consistency, and informed choices. If you stayed with this message all the way through, take a moment to acknowledge that commitment. It reflects a genuine investment in your long-term health and independence. Now ask yourself honestly how your vision has been feeling lately. Are you noticing more strain, more dryness, more difficulty at night, or more fatigue when reading? These are signals worth listening to. Small changes, implemented consistently, can make a meaningful difference in how clearly and comfortably you experience the world. If you found this information valuable, consider sharing it with someone you care about, a parent, a spouse, or a friend who may be quietly struggling with changes in their eyesight. Knowledge only creates impact when it reaches the people who need it most. And if you want to continue learning science-backed, natural strategies designed specifically for older adults who want to protect their vitality, clarity, and independence, stay connected for future guidance. Thank you for taking your health seriously and for giving your eyes the attention they deserve. Protecting your vision means protecting your freedom, your confidence, and your connection to the people and experiences that matter most. Stay well, stay consistent, and keep providing your body with the natural support it needs to thrive.